What worries you in terms of the biggest risks in terms of probabilities that you see?
That we get some very irrational action coming out of the U.S. administration that wouldn't even occur to me to say what it would be, and that it turns out to, cause problems that we can't pull back on very quickly. We have a very inexperienced president. The team surrounding him is very mixed at best. I don't know if he listens to people. I'm not sure. I'm worried about that. Well, there are other risks. There's Europe risk, that we get the same thing in a major European country. And we didn't even talk about China, where they've tended to be the rock of stability, but their economy is very vulnerable. It's very over-leveraged. It's been growing very fast for a long time. There are risks. But, the next year or two, despite those risks, I think the balance is to the positive side.
So now let's shift a little bit to your book on the curse of cash. So given that the world is chugging along fairly well, why would you think that one should reduce cash in the economy? I mean, is it based on where we are in the economy, or is it a general view?
No, I've been writing about this for 20 years, and basically the use of, I'm talking about advanced economies. I have some material about India in the book, mostly praising some of the policies that India has been doing to try to have financial inclusion, to try to reduce corruption by reducing the use of cash. My book was published in September 2016. I certainly knew nothing about what was coming in November.
And nobody else did either.
Somebody must have known, but yeah. But if we look in the advanced economies, the use of cash is going like this in legal transactions. So it now accounts for less than 10% of the value of retail transactions. Just a few years ago, it was 15%. It'll probably be 5% in another few years. It's going like this. But the supply of cash is going like this. It's almost all in $100 bills, 500 euro notes, 1,000 Swiss franc notes, these huge mega bills. 80% of U.S. currencies in $100 bills, 90% of European euro currencies in 50 euro and above. And they're just not things people see. Now, of course I've seen a $100 bill, but 95% of Americans report never seeing one. 5% report holding one or two a year, and yet there are 35 for every man, woman, and child. And the Fed does not know where they are. But we kind of do know where they are, because they're uncovered in big drug busts, tax evasion busts, human trafficking, you name it. So I've argued for recalibrating the use of cash. Not good.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/etnow.